Wow, these cards are cool. I just wish they were actually usable. I'll buff my Charmers of the Grand Circle 4 times and attack for game! GG no re! Get charmed, baby. Hello and welcome back to the Misawa Institute. I promised you guys a Charmer video. You are getting a Charmer video. Because as we all know, the impossible has happened. The Charmers have gone from those fan favourites that will never be good to fan favourites who can kick some ass on the competitive stage. Now, I'm going to level it with you guys. The best way to play Charmers is in a pile deck with the new Magistus stuff and the Shining Sarcophagus Dark Magician stuff, which can lead into Dragoon. But there's just two slight problems with that for me. One, it's expensive as hell. If I got both of those engines, my wallet would be cooked. And two, Dark Magician of Destruction and Gaze of Timaeus aren't out in TCG yet, so I wouldn't even be able to use it at locals. So I have put together the next best thing to make the most out of Charmers. I'm going to go over a bit of theory right now. If you want to see the deck list straight away, just use the timestamp at the bottom of the video. Otherwise, let's get right into it. So as we all know, the reason why Charmers are good now is because they finally have their own boss monster, Charmers of the Grand Circle. On your opponent's turn, it can non-targeting bounce and buff itself, and on your turn, it can search some spells and traps, and more importantly, special summon monsters from your graveyard. It can do any Charmers, and the level 5 channelers do count as Charmers. So you can go for a rank 5 strategy and pair it with K9, but we're not playing K9 because I'm not a furry. So what other options do we have? Well, the regular Charmers, they're level 3, so we can do a rank 3 strategy with this thing. Wow, what an interesting rank 3 monster. Light Fiend, I wonder if that's going to be important later on. And of course, this isn't travelling alone. It comes with its own dedicated fusion spell. The Spellbook of the Grand Circle. Which will first of all search you for Charmers. And then banish itself from the graveyard to summon this and make it unresponsive to. Lovely, lovely stuff. There is just one slight problem though. If you draw a single Charmer, this becomes inactive. It can't do shit. So, you will have to play 4 bricks that you don't want to draw. And it does mean, though, that it's very good discard fodder. Introducing the Horus cards. They came with the structure deck for a reason, and that is because if you draw your Charmers, you can just discard them with Imseti or Kingsock and get that rank 8 stuff going. It's very good synergy right here. And also, in case you haven't noticed, this thing, it's a spellbook. I wonder if that's going to become important later on. But yeah, there is already lots of branching, lots of diverse strategies with this stuff. And also, let's not forget that rank 8s do also lead into a certain other package. And that's it for the previews and the strategy. Let's get on to the list. Alright, let's start things off with our Charmer engine. Of course, 1 area, 1 Ausa, 1 win, and 1 heater. Peep the secret rare on the win and the area. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. It's a Charmer deck, you've got to play Charmers. Of course, 3 Spellbooks of the Grand Circle to fusion summon the boss monster. 1 Awakening of the Possessed, which is an add off the boss monster. It's not a high priority add, mind you, but like, if you use the buffing effect, it's pretty nice to buff it even further and also make it indestructible by card effects. And last but not least, Possessed Partnerships, the far more high priority add. This one will let you pop a face-up card on the field and special summon back a Charmer, which of course you are bound to have after fusion summoning that thing. And since I've mentioned spellbooks already, let's get on to the spellbook engine. We got 2 Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, just to search Grand Circle. And 3 Spellbooks of Secrets for the same reason. 1 Spellbook of Knowledge, just in case, you draw one of your Charmers, or you've got a bad hand. You can, use a Secrets or a Magician to dig for this, and then just like send it to the graveyard and get 2 draws off it. Pretty amazing stuff. Now, onto the Horus engine. Of course, 3 Imseti. He starts off this entire combo. And then we got his brothers, 1 Happy, 1 Duamatef, and 1 Kebasenueth, because it is not a Horus engine without all 4 sons of Horus. And of course, just like in Egyptian mythology, they will be guarding their 3 copies of King's Sarcophagus, another combo starter, and 1 Walls of the Imperial Tomb, just to increase the consistency. Because, like, if you can get all the Horuses and all the discards you need, the board you make will be nigh unbreakable. But that's when we get onto the extra deck. Let's continue with main for now. Onto the Fiendsmith engine. 3 copies of Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Fiendsmith Engraver. 1 copy of Lacrima. 1 copy of Luri. And now for some spicy tech. 1 copy of Santa Claus. Yes, running a Kaiju main deck isn't exactly like orthodox, but we are playing a big pile deck. It really doesn't matter that he's in here, especially not when he's searchable off the Fiendsmith's tract. And of course, Fiendsmith in Paradise, just for the extra utility. And now, non-engine time. 3 Ash Blossom, because, well, duh. 3 Ghost Bell, and 3 Fua for the exact same reason. 2 Droll and Lockbirds. 1 Called By. 1 Crossout. 3 Imperms. And that is our lovely non-engine. And now to tease us some extra deck stuff. Final card of the main deck. 1 copy of Tachyon Transmigration for our Tachyon engine. This card will make your boards even better because, they try doing a Dark Ruler Raigeki evenly. Nope. Tachyon Transmigration. Shuffle it back. Go cry. Onto the extra deck. Of course, 1 Charmers of the Grand Circle. Now, the majority of this extra deck is just the Fiendsmith stuff, because while it takes up no cards in main, essentially, it takes up all the slots in extra. We got Fiendsmith's Desiree, Fiendsmith's Lacrima, Requiem, Sequence, Agnum Day, High King Caesar, the real boss monster of Fiendsmiths, and Mellow Melody the Brass Djinn, to bridge from our Charmer Fusion monster into the Fiendsmiths. This card means a lot to me because, I used to collect those star packs as a kid. I had every single Djinn besides Mellow Melody, and now I have her, which is actually really useful. But on the topic of rank 3s, bamboozling Gossip Shadow, because let's be real, Fiendsmith is easy to bridge into, but it's also super easy to kick off when you reach the main deck. If I've already done my Fiendsmith combo thanks to Engraver, or Tract, or just hard drawing Luri or Lacrima, there's no need to make Mellow Melody. So we got a nifty little Omni Negate with draw power. And now onto the Tachyon engine. Let's go! This is my favourite tech in the deck. Of course, we have a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, so you can activate this bad boy from the hand. We have Drugluxion, so you can search aforementioned bad boy. We have Hope Harbinger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. This fucking name. But yep. Basically, if you already have this and you just set it, then you can detach 2 from this to make it into a Titanic Galaxy. And then use your other 2 Horuses to make the Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. A monster negate who's also a Galaxy Eyes, so he meets the requirement for you to use Tachyon Transmigration. Never underestimate the Tachyons. They're good when the time is right. And the last 2 cards in extra, 1 SP Little Knight, because of course, and 1 Salamangrate Almirage, the Dark Horse, or should I say Dark Little Dragon thingy of the deck. Because here's the thing, what happens when you draw 1 Charmer and you don't have access to your Spellbook of Knowledge? Easy, you summon her, you link her off into Almirage, and then Grand Circle is now live. Do your 12 gajillion combos and bridge into everything. It's your time to shine. And that is it for the main deck. But what is a main deck without a side deck? Let's go. Selene, Queen of the Master Magicians, because, well, this is a spellcaster deck, and Access Code Talker. In case you haven't guessed, yes, I did run out of extra deck space, but also, the Tachyon stuff, it's insane going first, but going second, it's not the best. So I thought it would be good to cut out your Tachyons for this nifty OTK enabler. On a similar topic, Dingirsu, a nice going second card for the send. And the Zombie Vampire. She's not in main because, well, as you saw, the deck is like a vast majority of it is spell cards. So most of the time you won't be getting any advantage off this. But times arise, mirror matches happen, your opponents could be hiding a few Light Fiends. Like, you never know when this will come in handy. 2 Nibiru, with Mitsurugi out of the picture. These are a lot more reliable. 3 Dark Ruler, my eternal favourite board breaker. 2 Cosmic Cyclone. Like, I don't care how far MST technology advances. This old but good one will always be the best one for me. Heartbeast Feather Duster. I mean, what can I say? Spells and traps are annoying these days. Get rid of them. And for going first, we have 1 Solemn Judgment and 2 Solemn Warnings. Yes, most of the time Judgment will be enough. In a 40 card deck, we're playing 50, we're gonna need all 3 Solemns. But that is it for my Charmer deck video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this gets you on the Charmer agenda, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!